We are 4 next gens away from completing the entire Piston Cup next gen fleet and also the entire Piston Cup fleet from cars 1 to cars 3. And of course, those 4 that we need are Rev and Go, Carbon Cyber, Spearmint, and the most unlikely release JP Drive, who is the Apple next gen. So I'm super excited for those releases to come, and they should be pretty soon, of course, besides Apple. But I also want to focus on some of the re-release next gens that Mattel has been giving us because they're doing a great job. Like, these are new Thailand variants and they look awesome. And today we're going to start here with J.D. McPillar, who came out of 2021 Singles KC, and he is already starting to pegworm in my area. I found quite a bit of KC at multiple stores, and he is always there. And not only is he always there, but there's always at least 2, which means the store got in 2 cases, there's 2 JPs per case, and 2 were left. And I'm okay with that for now, but if they include him in a couple more cases, it could become a little problematic. Although I like him, I like this purple color, he isn't all that great. But anyways, I unboxed KC in the description below, and I'll leave that link in the description and card suggestion pop-up, so definitely check that out. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys want me to review JD here, the next gen toe cap, and so I'm going to do exactly that. I love his artwork. I love it. I really do. Like, it's just so weird to me. They put these frowning, determined, mean expressions on the diecast themselves. But all the artwork, they're so smiley. They look so good. I wish we could get one next gen. Just give me one that's smiling besides Cruz. Like, please, I want to see it. Does it exist? Is it a unicorn? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But these are on the new Desert Horizon packagings for 2021. Metal just means that they're die-cast metal. They are no different from before, though. As seen in Cars 3, and you can see the other releases from KC here on the back, those being Pile Up, Jimbo, Taco, Kathy Copter, Dynaco Cruz, and Pit Crew member Fillmore. Apparently, I say this guy is Tailgate a lot, and my gosh, I really do it a lot. But yeah, it's just kind of engraved in my memory for some reason. I got mixed up. I don't know why. I apologize about it, but maybe I'll just keep calling him Tailgate as like a running joke on my channel. I don't know. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'll be right back with this guy all opened up. So here is JD out of the package, and he looks really cool. But the main question I want to ask in this video is, why did he deserve another review? I already reviewed the Chinese version that was released a couple years ago in the Next Gen Racers 4-pack. I'll leave that link in the description and card suggestion pop-up as well. And I don't usually do re-reviews. Like, just because there's a variant, I don't review the car again. I rarely do. But a lot of people want me to review JD, and my eye test, my eyes tell me they're very different. And in this video, I really want to examine how different they are. But first, I do want to pick a picture there on the screen of where he appeared in the movie. Of course, a background character. He didn't speak or anything like that. How dare a next gen speak that's not Jackson Storm or Cruz Ramirez or Danny Swervez or Chase Racelet or Bubba or Ryan Inside Landing? How dare? How dare any racer speak out of the main characters and cameos like Jeff Gorbat, Lewis Hamilton? I have to kind of admit something here. A little childhood dream I had. I don't know, this really was something like big in my mind going into Cars 2. So this was when I was 10 years old back in 2011. I so badly wanted to see the other racers speak, not just McQueen, Francesco, Jeff, and Lewis. I wanted to see them speak in the worst way possible, and they didn't. In the Cars 2 video game, though, they did, and that's why I kind of love that game. But it just kind of stuck with me, like, no other racers speak. Like, you can't have one line in there, like, saying, like, oh, hey, like, oh, like, some competition on the track besides the main racers. Like, it just kind of irks me. And I don't know, just kind of a side rant there. I want more racers to speak. Give them some more personality than just robot, yeah, like monotone, stoic faces. But yeah, guys, first off, they look very different. The paint they use is extremely different. The purple on the Thailand version is much more of your traditional purple, I'd say, whereas the left one from China is more of an indigo, a bluish purple. Their expressions are slightly different. So you can see on Thailand, the eyelids lower, so the eyes kind of are tucked under there a little bit more. He looks a little more tired, or just a little bit more kind of, I don't know what to say. He's just stoical. He's not trying to focus on anything else, just ignoring everybody else and focusing on the race. You can see his little vents there, which are now Thailand decals. He's still got the blue bumper. Toe cap logo is pretty much the same, just a little bit blurry, a little darker compared to the Chinese version, which is a nice vibrant yellow there. The rims are also different, which, because he's from Thailand, that's what we could expect. He still has, the gray with the yellow trim, which I like the yellow trim. It stands out more on the Thailand version, but it's not as clean. Like, you can see how crisp the spokes are. Not so much with the Thailand version. Now, to my surprise, they actually did a very good job with these contingency sponsors. Piston cup there is super clear. Combustor, carbon fiber synergy are not as clear, but they still look 10 times better than some of the contingency sponsors we've seen before. Still, though, not as clear as China. You have the 4, again, kind of rough around the edges there, as you can see, whereas this is literally like cut right out of a machinery. So clean. You got the arrow there to indicate to the pit crew where to lift them up at to exchange the tires. You have your exhaust pipe, which again, just doesn't look as clean. Very rough around the edges. You have this logo here, toe cap. This one's a little thinner. It looks like not as bold. Also not as vibrant. Gas cap. Now, the one thing about Thailand racers these days is that the windows are not separate pieces. They're not like plastic inserts like they are here. Like you can see that they sound different because this is plastic and that's metal. Whereas this, it's literally the same piece. It's metal all around. Which, it looks nice. Doesn't really bother me either way. But now the window bars are a little bit more defined, being black. You also have the roof flaps up there. I really do like the purple shade. I like the purple shade a lot better on the Thailand version. But other than that, it does seem like China is winning. Now, one major difference here in the spoiler is that the Thailand version has a yellow trim around it and like a yellow back, whereas before it was kind of that purplish color. So that's interesting. This is more of a yellow. This is more of like a green too. You have 4 above or below the taillight on the left. Rookie racing stripes, which are required for all rookies. And then toe cap, again, not as vibrant and not as bold. Taking a look at the base here, N42A. So that means he was made in the 42nd week of 2020 at the A factory. This is a really tough one because I love the purple shade, this new kind of deep purple versus the indigo-ish purple as China represents. But all the decals are just fuzzy. They don't look quite as clean and crisp. So it's a real tough call for me. I actually like the expression more. Man, recency bias wants me to say Thailand. But to be honest, guys, it's really like a draw. They're pretty much the same. It depends on what you're looking for. If you prefer this color purple, then you'll like this one more. If you want to see a clean, crisp, decaled racer, then you're going to like the Chinese version more. So it's really up to your personal preference. So now let's bring in the whole gang for toe cap. Of course, you have Jack to post to JD replaced. We have this factory custom toe cap crew chief. We have this custom toe cap pit box from 4-Wheel Drive 7. And then we have here the pit stop barrier that was included in a 2016 Movie Moments release. So funny how they've used these pit stop barriers incessantly since that. They've used them in mini racer advent calendars, in the Rocket Racers, and now the new NASCAR series, which is coming up here. I'm sure you guys might have heard about it. If not, there's a new NASCAR series exclusive to Walmart with McQueen, Jackson, Mater, and Luigi and Guido, and new decals and paint jobs. They actually are really cool, and I will be reviewing them very soon. And then we have Rusty Cornfuel, who is the Cars 1 toe cap racer. So you can see how the paint jobs have really kind of evolved. And if you want to see more of a comparison between the racers, check out my original review of JD. And then last but not least is this hauler here, which I just got a couple months ago from Jim Scavenger. Amazing job. Mattel was going to release a toe cap hauler, but unfortunately canceled it in 2010. Oh, and the last thing I do want to show you guys, just so I feel complete, so I feel thorough. You know, if I don't show you guys this, I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night. Actually, I would sleep just fine. I'd sleep like a baby. But they did release a Vietnam variation of JD McPillar last year in this 11-pack exclusive to Target, and I did happen to pick it up. It was one of the few multi-packs I actually picked up. I'll show it to you guys. It definitely looks more similar to the Thailand version, and the purple they used and the eyes. The spoilers look a little different. It's really hard to tell with all these variations. I can't believe they have so many different variations. Here's China. So yeah, you can see the purples are different again. Wow. So many variations. Absolutely mind-blowing. But yeah, guys, let me know which version is your favorite, Thailand or China, or even Vietnam if you have it. Please do let me know. I'd be intrigued to see what you think. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Happy Sunday, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day. Bye now.